Hey YouTube, thank you for being here. City Beauty Lip Oil. I did take the stopper out so that I can reach this down here at the bottom. I need to clean my lens again. Because when I hold this up, what did it just do? Yeah, it seems like there's like lines or like light rays or something. No, it's not going to do it. Okay, let me just keep moving. What we're going to do today, I'm going to still clean the lens. Excuse me, y'all. Today we're going to open up, unbox, first impressions. We're going to do some insertion. Godestar, I'm not sure. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Crafted for your gaze. And they contacted me asking if they could send me some contact lenses. My box has my name on it. So this is the box they came in. And what was in here, what I appreciate, they sent contact lens solution. I am not new to wearing contacts. I haven't worn them probably since like before COVID, and they were prescription. This brand, they do offer prescription. I do not have a current contact lens prescription, and so I just opted just for the no prescription. And I do have prescription glasses that I received compliments of the VA hospital, me being a veteran. So they sent the solution, which was good because I did not have any. They also sent 2 cases. I did wash these items. They sent 2 cases. This one's pink, this one's blue. What's inside is the same. Let me try and stay organized here. And so you open it up, and it does have a little snap fixture on here, which is great. And it has a contact lens holder, and one side has a heart. This one says R. So this is your right eye, this is your left eye. When I went to open these for the very first time, y'all, I struggled. And so I didn't close them tight because I'm like, I don't want to struggle in a video like that. And so they did send 2 of these. And they sent this tool. This is a tool that I've seen from their other shorts, is to remove the contact lenses. And this tool is to insert the contact lenses. And so what we're going, and again, I did wash all of this stuff. So what we're going to do, we're going to just put them in like I would normally put them in with my finger, and then we are going to put them in and take them out with these. I am just curious to see how they perform, because it did look really simple. And so we are going to do that. So they sent me, I was able to choose colors, and so I chose black, and they have black on the box. And when you open it, there is a paper in here that I have not even looked at. I have not even looked at. But this is the black pair, and it says black on here too. And the expiration date says 2030, 12/25. So December 25th in the year 2030. But they have a 6-month expiration date. And so I'm only going to open 1 pair for now, because I don't want to open all 4 pair and then in 6 months I have to throw them all away. But I am really curious of what the black ones will look like in my eyes. And I'm thinking about like the troll play looks I do, the creative looks that I do. And so I am excited. But then today my eyes are looking really dark brown. Sometimes my eyes look almost like a light brown, kind of hazel-ish type, which is strange. But today they're looking very dark. So I'm looking at these like, is the black going to make a difference? Years ago, when I did ask about prescription contact lenses, she has said to me that she didn't recommend that I get them, because she said where they put the color, she said it may interfere with my vision. And so I never opted for color contact lenses. And so, but I am excited to try these. And it does say 2 pairs, 6 months. This one is green. And I tried to pick colors that would be fun and, of course, different for me, because I've never worn color contact lenses. I've only wore the clear prescription ones. And so these are the green. That's what those look like. So we're going to put those back in its box. But again, I do appreciate they sent the little case with the tools. They sent the contact lens solution. Like, so they sent everything that you could possibly need to clean and insert and remove your lenses. This one, be easier just to look on the contact lens versus the box. These are, I thought they were pink. It says purple on the back, and on the box it says purple. But we do know pink is in the purple family. So these are what those look like. I do have a code down below, a link and a code, I think, and they are affiliated. If you are curious about color contact lenses, or if you know you already like them, the prices to me are reasonable. And again, coming from wearing contact lenses in the past, but not color contact lenses, and that they will do prescription ones as well. And so, you know, if you are so inclined, you know, to check them out and use my link and code, that would be appreciated. And these are blue. And so these are what these look like. I'm kind of curious about these now, too. We're going to do the black, because my first thought was get something that will, like, enhance a troll play look, depending on what type of look that I'm doing. And so we're going to open up the black. I am having trouble putting this back in the box. I'm having trouble putting it back in the box. Okay, here we are. So we're going to put this box to the side. So we put everything back in the box that it came in for the Stars in Your Eyes Forever. And then there's a barcode. There is a code in here for your next purchase. So I was going to tell you what it was, but it's not for your first purchase. It says for your next order. Their TikTok is hashtag Godestar stars, and their Instagram is not on here, but I will put their socials in the description box. They have their WhatsApp number. It says they reply within 24 hours. So they have just like their contact information on the back of this, which is kind of cool. So if you wanted to contact them, it seems like it would be easy to do. Because sometimes it's like, where's the numbers? What's the email address? What's what, you know? I do believe these are from overseas, because this is not in English. They have, if you can see it, it's probably backwards, but then they have it in English down here. So I don't think this is an American company. And yes, I did not look it up, so there's that. And so a lot of this I cannot read because it's not in English, but I do trust that the contact lens solution is like typical contact lens solution. Before I use these to put them in my eyes, I did just wash my hands. If you do wear contact lenses, you know this. If you don't and you're curious about colored contact lenses, wash your hands before you put them in. And I did do a skincare short before this one, and so I did have skincare on my hands. So I did wash my hands. They are clean. I have paper towels here. We are going to, actually, let me put this on top of the paper towel, because I have my cloth here that's here when I do my makeup videos, and so there's like glitter remnants and stuff here. So I'm putting this on top of, am I going to need these today? I don't think I'm going to need this today. So usually what I would do is just put some solution in here so that when I take them out, I'll just put them in. But we're only going to take one out, and we may or may not put it right back in, because I want to see how comfortable they are, and to see how my vision is, since I do need a prescription to see distance. And so I will come back in a couple weeks, maybe a few weeks, to let you know, like, you know, were they comfortable, how many hours did I wear them, that type of thing. And so that's how we're going to do that. And so I do try to be detailed in my first impressions, and also when I come back to do reviews. And so that's why we are doing this way. So we are going to open these and put these in. I was looking to see left or right, because with my eyes are two different prescriptions, and so when I wore prescription contact lenses, I had to always buy two boxes, one for the right eye, one for the left eye, because they were different. And so I just kind of had like a brain freeze, like which one goes in what eye. They're not prescription, so either one can go in either eye. This is the way I apply or insert contact lenses. We're going to open this up. I think it's supposed to be the other way. I don't know. This is really sealed, which is good, because you don't want them coming open during shipment. Oh, I should have, well, you know what? I have these here, because this does have liquid in there, which it should, so that it's not dry. And so we're going to, and it's not even running out, like it's not overflowing. I'm still just carefully peeling this back because of the liquid that's in here. And I am going to drain some of it off into here so that I don't make a mess. And usually I would do this in my bathroom, at the bathroom sink. Oh, okay, so we got this off, the lenses in here. So this is how I would apply my lenses from previous years. I would grab it with my finger. I'm gonna dump the rest of the fluid in there. And then I would put it in the palm of my hand. Take the solution. Oh my, this is sealed, which is great. I didn't think to like try to open this prior to me sitting here. And so this is how I used to apply my lenses. And then I would put some solution on top of it just to kind of clean it, which it cleans while it's sitting, because the solution will help clean it. And then I would pick it up, shake the excess off my hand. And excuse me if this freaks you out, but you notice the contact lens short. These are very, I want to say soft, because as I'm trying to get it on my finger, it was folding over. So this is what I would do. Why does it not want to come off my finger? These do seem to be thin. Oh, it's not wanting to come off my finger. That might be why they put the tool with it. Oh, it fell into the solution. These are extremely thin compared to the 1-800 contacts I used to wear. And I've never had this much trouble getting them on. So I think I may have to use the tool. This is very strange. Wow, like this is not wanting to go in my eye. Okay. And then I would do that, and it's there. Oh, that is black. Oh my. And then, oh wow. Can I see clearly? And then my eyes will tear because of the solution. Oh my. Oh, that's kind of freaky. This is gonna be nice for creative looks. So I'm just dabbing. So the tool that they give you to use, we're going to use it straight out of this. We're not going to, rinse it in my hand and do all of that. Wow. That is interesting. And being that I have brown eyes, I was wondering if it was really going to make a difference, but it's looking different. What if just for shits and giggles, I did this one day, just didn't wear one and just put in one and went out to see if people would look at me like, what's wrong with her? So we're going to open this one. It does feel really comfortable. It is very thin. Or it may feel that way because I'm used to the prescription ones, or at least that brand, being thicker. I am dumping some of the fluid out of here into that little container. Oops. Yeah. So we are going to still use our finger to take this out. These are very thin, which to me, I think they would be extremely comfortable because they are so thin. You're not going to feel them, and I don't feel it. So we have this. I'm going to put it upside down. You want to make sure when you put them on, it looks like a bowl, because this is where your eye is going to go. If you have this inverted, it's not going to look even like how it looks now. And so that'll tell you if you accidentally have it the other way. And so I'm going to put this in the palm of my hand so I can take the tool that they have with it. And it does pick it up. And it is not on my eye. Okay. Okay. All right, let's try that again. This is interesting. So we're gonna, and it is cupped a little bit in the center. And I am using what I'm recording on to put this in versus a separate mirror. Okay, so that is in. So we're dabbing away the excess fluid. We're 15 minutes already? I didn't think this was going to be this long. So this is what they look like. That is kind of freaky looking. Oh my word. Now I'm like even more excited for like the purple ones, which look pink, and the blue and the green because of the black. This is showing up black. Oh my gosh. So we're going to use the tool to remove one just to show you, and then we're going to put it back in because I'm going to wear them for the rest of this evening to see how comfortable that they are to wear, you know, for hours and hours. And so this tool is a little grabber. And again, I do appreciate that they send everything you need. And you know, we're going to take them both out because I'm going to show you how I would take them out. But then that means we're going to have to put them back in. And I am going to bring my mirror over here this time so that I'm not looking strange. But then I like being here because then you can actually see me straight versus me looking over here in the mirror. So let me put the mirror away. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we're going to put some solution in both sides. Unless I take it out and put it right back in. And there's not a fill line, but I fill it like halfway. And so we're going to sit this down. You know what? We're going to take them out and put them right back in. So we're not going to use this right now. And so the way I take my lenses out, y'all, this is freaky. Oh my goodness. And I can see fine. Like it's not impeding my vision in any way. I have trouble seeing distance, and so I'm just trying to see, like, can I still not see distance? And I can see close fine. So this is how I would take them out. Because this has solution in it, I'm just going to dip my fingers in it to wet my fingers, because this is how I would take my contact lenses out. I would just go like that and take it out. That's how I would take them out. So we're going to do the other eye with the tool that they sent with it for the purpose of removing the lenses. And that was a lot quicker than my initial insertion. That is freaky looking. So the tool that they give, you grab the lens. I'm gonna need my mirror for this. I don't know if I'll keep using this because I'm like, am I gonna poke myself in the eye? So there's going to be a shadow from the mirror. And so that felt weird because I can feel it on my eyeball. But that's how you take it out, and then it just kind of fell. So I'm going to put it back in the solution and then put it back in my eye. Because I wanted you to see, if you wear contacts, like how we usually do versus using the tools to do it. But I will say, too, is if you're new to contacts, this is good. And this is good. Just don't poke yourself in the eye or scrape your eye as you're trying to get the lens out. And so we're going to put this back in with the tool because this is a tool eye. This is the way I do my eye or my lens. So I do think it is a good concept. And if you don't want to, this is not picking up. And if you don't want to use your fingers, this is not picking up this time. Why are you not picking up this time? Okay, I'm trying to get it to flip upside down. I think I'm gonna end up just doing it the way I do it. This is not, okay. Then we're just going to, shoot. Can you tell I'm not used to using tools to put in or take out lenses? Can you tell? Can you tell? All right, so we're going again and again. Oh, I just pushed it down in the center. If you've tried these or any tools for your contact lenses, like, did you have issues? So while I'm trying to get it to pick up, is pushing down the center of the lens instead of keeping it as a bubble. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will keep using the tool. It folded in on itself. And it may be because I'm just used to putting them in with my fingers. But if you look at their other shorts that they have from other people using them, it does just like pop straight in. So it is a me thing. It's definitely a me thing. But because either way, it's quicker, me just using my fingers for it. But if you don't want to use your fingers for it, the tools are good. Apparently, there is a learning curve. What I can say is I do not like how I felt this on my eyeball, because there's no way to, because the lens is on your eyeball, right? And so you have to, a tad bit of pressure, and then you pull it off. But so that part, I would probably just use my fingers, because with my fingers you can feel the pressure. This, I don't really know if I want to be sticking stuff in my eyes. My eyes are burning a little bit. I'm not sure why. Meaning, I don't know if it's, I don't think it's this, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I put the lens in this hand, I rinsed it and then put it in. This one, when I emptied the container of fluid in here, so the fluid that it came in is mixed with this, and this lens I did put in here. And so I think the solution that it came in is why this eye is burning just a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this one out again. I'm going to take it out, and it is burning. It's burning. We're going to take it out and we're going to put it in here on the side with the heart. The other side has an R, which means it's for your right eye. So we're just going to take this out again, and I'm just going to put some solution on my fingers just to wet my fingers. If I was in the bathroom, I would just use water at the sink. But since we're not in there, so we put this in here. We're going to put solution on top of it, and we're just going to let this one sit. And we're going to just leave this one in. And technically, I could put it back in, but we're not going to do that. So I'm going to wear this until it's time for me to get ready for bed. And I will report back after I've worn these for a few weeks to let you know like how comfortable they were, how long did I wear them until they became uncomfortable, you know, that sort of thing. Thank you, Godestar, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing, for sending these to me to try. This is really freaky looking. Can you imagine the purple one and the green ones? So I'm going to put this back in here, which is where it was. We're going to put this back in here. I'm almost confident that I will not be using these, and that I won't be using this tool either, because you saw how it was just quicker for me not to, but it's user error because I'm not used to using tools to put in and take out contact lenses. And so we're going to close this up, and this is really handy because then if you're traveling, you have its own little case and everything is in here. And so we're going to go for now. Let me know what you think. If you've tried this brand, leave your thoughts down below. There are other brands that do color contact lenses with and without prescription as well. And so let me know what you think about that. If you've tried them, if you're curious about them, again, you know, I have links and a code down below. And we'll be back in a few weeks to discuss my experience wearing them over a few weeks. All right, thanks, y'all. Bye.